So remember when I said that Spirited Away was the only anime to win an Oscar? I kinda lied. I'd be willing to bet that we'll probably never see another anime do what Spirited Away accomplished. I know, as an anituber who prides himself on knowing the randomness of facts, this really is shameful and hurts the deepest part of my soul. So before I crawl into a corner and cry myself to sleep, here's a few Oscar-nominated anime that you must check out. Oh, and the best thing is that each of these bad boys are less than 15 minutes, so there's really no excuse, is there? 2003 was a monumental year for anime, as Spirited Away did become the first anime to win an Academy Award. That I'm not wrong about, but there was also the Oscar-nominated Mount Head, a 10-minute short about a man who ate entire cherries, pits and all, which would change his life forever. The anime is meta, avant-garde, quite unappealing to the naked eye, but oh so unique. The narration is interesting, as the great bluegrass musician Takaharu Kunamoto would sing the story while playing his iconic 3-stringed instrument, the shamisen. You'll quickly pick up on at least one major theme, like saving the environment, which immediately starts with the main character's desire to not waste resources, like eating whole cherries. Even the after effects of his choices represent some clear similarities to how humankind generally treats the environment, and there's no doubt the director wants you to know that. Mount Head is also based on a very old form of storytelling called rakugo, which basically involves a single storyteller performing an entire tale while sitting down, using only a paper fan and a small cloth as props. I do enjoy this weird, quirky little anime, but I can guarantee that you won't see what happens until it does, and you'll appreciate every single step. Possessions is one of the 4 shorts that make up the very unique 2013 multimedia project called Short Piece. Directed by Shuhei Morita, who would also go on to direct Tokyo Ghoul, Possession starts off the same way every piece of Pulp Fiction does. It was a dark and stormy night. However, this time an adventurer finds refuge in an abandoned shrine. Which, look, it wouldn't have been my first choice because nothing ever goods from going into an abandoned building, but look, who am I to judge? I love the vibrant, colorful 3D animation where, oh wait, what was that? Yes, you heard me correctly. I said some pretty good 3D animation. In 2013, no less. Possessions feature plenty of Japanese mythology with the supernatural spirits roaming about, but this doesn't prevent you from understanding what's happening. Interesting characters, beautiful graphics, and a unique premise, this short is definitely worth the watch. Winning the Academy Award for Best Animated Short in 2009, Tsumiki no Le, La Maison des Petits Cubes, or The House of Small Cubes if you want to be basic, is the only other anime to win an Oscar besides Spirited Away. And I promise this time, really. This 12-minute short lives up to its high acclaim because it feels an awful lot like another Oscar-winning movie, as the story does involve an old man who lives alone in a house who doesn't want to leave. Sound familiar? He faces a major problem, however. The neighborhood continues to flood higher and higher, to the point where he must build new levels of his home in order to stay afloat. When he drops his beloved smoking pipe underwater and scuba dives into the submerged levels to retrieve it, he experiences a beautiful reminiscence of his past life. Now, these moments will not only tug at your heartstrings, but probably cause you to shed some tears. Look, if you don't cry after this, then I am convinced that you have no soul whatsoever. In all seriousness, The House of Small Cubes is a very simple and delightfully quaint anime that will have you looking back at your own life. So what do you think of these 3 anime? Are you going to watch them, or is 30 minutes too much to ask for you right now? Either way, I want to know all about it in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking that platypus, which you can find right there, somewhere on this screen. to get to my latest videos. And don't forget to have a great night, a great morning, a great day, wherever it is, wherever you are, and don't forget to stay nerdious.